want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS. That's where I learned this truth from. This is Asa coming at you with part 2 to the people getting off on the coronavirus. And there's more crazy nonsense here. Here you can see the true image of the Lord, what he's going to look like, who he's going to be coming back to save. It's going to be people who look like him. You see the false image on the left, Caesar Borgia. You see the 12 tribes of Israel. If you see any description here on the left that may resemble you, you're likely going to be of the 12 tribes of Israel. Don't be too alarmed if you don't see your exact space there. You might be over in freaking China for all we know, and you could still be an Israelite. It's not about the color of your skin. It's about more than that. It's about the spirit. It's about the seed line. So I'm going to say Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Babakashah, 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 Tha Palathia, Shemai, Etha, a Bible ball. And more people is going over here just making jokes about the coronavirus. And this has over 2,000 views and a ton of comments. People were going crazy. Here's what America's getting into.
Hey, what the hell you doing, bitch? You might have that fucking coronavirus.
Hey.
Hey, what the hell you doing, bitch? You might have that fucking coronavirus.
Okay, and here you can see this man is scared for his life, literally shaking in fear. And people are laughing at it, man. This is hysterical. Babylon does not care. Same way when Soleimani got bombed. Babylon just was making memes out of it. This guy's scared for his life. Tons of people are dropping dead. All these countries are closed. And it's all jokes. Here you got the coronavirus challenge. Please RT meaning retweet this so people can know how to properly be sanitary on the airplane. She's on the airplane licking a toilet, fam. She's licking a toilet on TikTok. Watch TikTok user kicks off stomach churning coronavirus challenge by licking toilet seat on a plane. Babylonian nonsense. Not but with a bang, but with a twerk. This is New Orleans. See that? New Orleans. The immense gravity of the coronavirus is yet to sink in fully, and despite the best efforts of authorities warning the public, hordes of people have apparently ignored social distancing in favor of partying on. They're having a purge party. They're having a purge party twerking while people are out here dropping dead from the same virus that they're telling them how to avoid. Meanwhile, you got the EU leaders agreeing to close external borders to limit the coronavirus. You got the World Football Championship postponed for an entire year due to the pandemic. You got Canada totally closed to all foreign citizens, period. Except for, the US, who they're in cahoots with. Let's see, what else we got here? The US, let's see it. Yeah, so we got Russia being blamed for the coronavirus. You got Italy's death toll taken off. This is the deaths worldwide right here. I wanted to get in. Let's see if I got that picture. Yeah, you got China and America bickering about who started it. He said, she said. China saying Americans infected Wuhan. Like Americans came over with the American military and put the virus there. Trump saying, I don't appreciate China saying that our military gave it to them. Our military didn't give it to anybody. They're going back and forth. In the middle of it, for some odd reason, freaking Russia's getting blamed. And it's ridiculous over here. No one knows who did it. He said, she say. And what are the Babylonians doing? Memes, parties, licking toilets, joking around, watching people. This is really that generation. So here we have Worldometer, and I know I spoke a little bit about not unsure I was about Worldometer being valid. But here you have Mark Cuban. If you know who Mark Cuban is, that's great. He's a very wealthy Babylonian, as far as I'm concerned. 7 million followers. He has a check mark, whatever, about as verified as you're gonna get. You can see here he's saying if you're looking for real data on what's happening with the coronavirus, the most accurate source is updated hourly Worldometers. So back to Worldometers, we got they're saying there's 7,987 deaths worldwide. Just Saturday. And this is Saturday compared with today. Today being, well, now at the time of recording this is technically Wednesday, but between Saturday and Tuesday, it's 3 days. Yeah, Sunday, Monday, and then on Tuesday. So really 2 days in between it. In the course of 3 days, 2,000 people just dropped dead. Let that sink in. And the coronavirus cases just jumped up by 50,000. That's reported cases. The number of recovered is slowing down. See, when it went up to 5,000, 6,000 deaths, they had 75,000, almost 76,000 people recovered. So that's 70,000 people that did not recover and are still sick or dead. Now you're over here with almost 80,000 people with you're over here with almost 8,000 deaths, and the number of recovered people only went up by 7,000. You're getting way more. Like, if you do the math, you're getting way a negative conversion here. You're getting more people dying than you're recovering. Well, than you're supposed to be recovering. You're supposed to be outpacing this thing, and you're not. And you can see the U.S. The U.S. has 115 people dead. Just last week, I'll show it to you. Just last week, not last week, just Saturday, the U.S. was sitting here with 57 people. 57. USA, 57. Now you look at them. Now you look at the death rate. People still not taking it serious. It's 115. 115 people dead now. And the total cases just went up. Total cases just went up by 1,000 something. So that's really what I wanted to get at. They're bickering, they're going back and forth, but let's get into some scripture. And this is Samuel. 1 Samuel 12 and 22. For the Lord will not forsake his people for his great name's sake, because it hath pleased the Lord to make you his people. And he's talking about Israel. He's not talking about everybody else. Everybody else, you're likely to become a part of that number. But really, not everybody's going to die from the coronavirus. It's going to be a ton of other things. It's going to start killing people off. Moreover, as for me, God forbid that I should sin against the Lord in ceasing to pray for you, but I will teach you the good and the right way. And that's what the brothers out there on the highways and byways doing. Teaching everybody the right way to do it. Teaching you what you're supposed to be doing. Worshiping Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai. And not everybody's getting with it. Some people are out here still partying, They don't want the fun to end. Some people are out here scoffing and cursing the prophets. So not everybody's gonna get saved. Only fear the Lord and serve him in truth with all your heart, for consider how great things he have done to you. But if ye shall still do wickedly, ye shall be consumed, both ye and your king. And you tell me who these people's king is. This is in New Orleans. There's a lot of Israelites down there. Bet you if you zoom in on this picture, you might be able to see a Jake. You can barely see anybody. There's a lot of Edomites in this picture. I can't see anybody's hair or anything to prove they're Jake. But I bet you somebody in that picture's a Jake. And who are they worshiping? They're worshiping Esau. They're not thinking about Yahweh Shai right now. They don't want the party to end. So much that when they have the threat of death at their door, they're still partying. They're not worshiping Yahweh Shai. And these are those times where he's going to start consuming those who are doing wickedly. this is Numbers 24:18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir shall also be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly. This is the time where Israel is going to be rising, taking the kingdom, not asking for it, not begging for it. Ain't no more equal rights movements and all that nonsense. No. Out of Jacob shall come he that hath dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city. We're going to get rid of all the Edomites. They got to go. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up this parable and said, Amalek was the first of all of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. These are the times we're coming into. Esau's done. It's Isaiah 30:1. Woe to the rebellious children, that saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin unto sin. What is this? You got coronavirus challenge, fam? It's already bad enough you licking a toilet, but to lick a toilet in an airplane is doubly bad. And then to lick a toilet on an airplane while the coronavirus is spreading, you can't get any more wicked than these people. You can't get any more wicked than these people. This is it. This is why they're here. They're here to be destroyed. And I'm gonna read on down. No, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna get some other scripture. Get some other scripture over here. This is Revelation 6. And yeah, I'm gonna start at the top. Revelation 6:1. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it was the noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. That's Yahweh Shai. And he sat on him, and had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and that there was given unto him a great sword. That's Esau. That's Esau and his dominion right now. And when he had opened the third seal, I saw the beast say, come and see. And behold, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures for barley, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed him. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth, to kill with the sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. This is the time we're coming into. This right here. This right here is what the time we're coming into. A time filled with. Let me get it. A time where people are gonna be killing with the sword. People are gonna have hunger. It's gonna be mass death. And the beasts of the earth are gonna be set loose to take part in that. Let me see. I'm gonna get some other scripture too. Let me get to this search bar. I can't even get to it. Thumb the scripture. Pull out the book here. It's Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger and fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and his sword would the Lord plead with all the flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. That's Yahweh Shai. He's coming back. they that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens, their minds, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abominations in the house of the Lord shall be consumed together, saith the Lord. For I know their works and their thoughts. It shall come, and that I shall gather all nations and all tongues, and they shall come and see my glory. Everybody's going to see Yahushua. It's that simple. Grab one more bonus scripture. Yep, I'm going to get Luke. Let me see if it'll work this way. Luke 12 and 49. Luke 12 and 49. Am I come to send fire on the earth? And what will I have already be kindled? This is Yahushua speaking. I'm just the first part is really what you want to focus on. Not even the second. About if it's already kindled. I'm come to send fire on the earth. Period. That's the times we coming into. And if you've been, diligent, you believe in the Lord, now's the time for you to be on the come up. But if you haven't been, and you're part of that wicked generation, the rebellious children, then you got a judgment coming to you. And that judgment is death. It's pain, it's suffering, it's hell. And that's what I really wanted to touch on and get deeper into the subject with, as far as, people doing this is a punishment for this foolishness. And Thwada for listening. Shalom, brothers.